I am Anand and you are watching Join for Education. Today I am going to introduce about permutation and combination. Suppose you have a suitcase with a number lock. The number lock has 4 wheels, each labeled with 10 digits from 0 to 9. The lock can be opened if 4 specific digits are arranged in a particular sequence with no repetition. Somehow you have forgotten this specific sequence of digits. You remember only the first digit, which is 7. In order to open the lock, how many sequence of 3 digits you may have to check with? To answer this question, you may immediately start listing all possible arrangement of 9 remaining digits taken 3 at a time, but this method will be tedious because the number of possible sequence may be large. Here in this chapter we shall learn some basic counting techniques which will enable us to answer this question without actually listing 3 digits arrangement. In fact, these techniques will be useful in determining the number of different ways of arranging and selecting objects without actually listing them. As a first step, we shall examine a principle which is most fundamental to the learning of these techniques. So, permutation of n things when r are taken at a time. So it is the basic formula, basic topic of the permutation. Let's try to understand what will happen if anyone asks us permutation or arrange n things when r are taken at a time. We are actually counting the different possible arrangement of the letter. For this we consider about an example, that is ROSE. So the different arrangement of this word will be in this way: ROSE1, REOS, etc. Here in this list, each arrangement is different from other. In other words, the order of writing the letter is important. Each arrangement is called a permutation. So we have no problem to understand what is the permutation. Once again I repeat this one. For this we take the example rose, and we write or arrange the letter of the rose in different way. Here in this list, each arrangement is different from other. In other words, the order of writing the letter is important. Each arrangement is called a permutation of 4 different letters taken all at a time. Now if we have to determine the number of 3 letter words with or without meaning which can be formed out of the letter of the word number. Where the repetition of the letter is not allowed, we need to count the arrangement NUM, NMU, MUN, NUB, etc. We are counting the permutation of 6 different letters taken 3 at a time. The required number of the word equal to 6 into 5 into 4, 120 by using multiplication principle. If the repetition of the letters was allowed, the required number of the word be 6 into 6 into 6 equal to 216. Let's consider about the first definition related to the permutation, which is in this way. A permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects taken, some or all at a time. In the following subsection, we shall obtain the formula needed to answer these questions immediately. Permutation, all the objects are distinct. Let's consider about the next theorem, which is related to the permutation, which is in this way. The number of permutation of n different objects taken are at a time, where r is greater than 0 but less than or equal to n, and the objects do not repeat each n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus r plus 1, which is denoted by npr, or permutation of n things when r are taken at a time, npr, permutation of n things when r are taken at a time. There will be as many permutations as are ways of filling in r vacant place. It means that r vacant place, first, second, third, that is the rth vacant place. In the first place we write down n, second n minus 1, and rth place will be, this one will be n minus 2, and rth place will be n minus r plus 1. After the exact multiplication, we get the permutation of n things when r are taken at a time. Both multiplying left and right hand side, in the left hand side we get n p r equal to factorial n by factorial n minus r. This is one of the most important formula of the permutation, and which is used during the solution of the questions related to the permutation. Hope that this voice lecture will be useful to all of the students and audience who are interested to know about the permutation. The next video lecture or voice lecture will be related to the combination. Till then, I thanks to all of you.